Good morning.
The audio, the acoustics in here is really good. It's like very echoey and nice.
But not too echoey.
But not too echoey.
But a little echoey.
A lot less echoey than it was when it was empty. It gets a little less echoey every day we put something in here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we missed you guys.
I know.
We're back. We're all rested up.
Are you? Because I'm not.
Dude, it's definitely taken longer than I thought it was. Mm-hmm. The last few days, I've just been so
Actually, the first day, I was like, dude, this is nothing.
No, the first day was fine.
I was totally fine. Did yard work all day.
Went out and played golf. It was great.
Second day was a little worse. Yesterday,
it was
by
day
far the worst.
2 and 3 that were the hardest for me.
Yeah. Capture moments as they happen.
You don't want to capture any moments
we don't.
As they happen. Welcome. Yep. If this is your first live stream, we're sorry. Also, if you want to ask questions over there on the side, you ask them. We'll answer them. They don't have to be about woodworking. They could be about anything.
Woodworking questions
we've picked up quite a few new patrons in the last month or so here. So if this is your first time, welcome. Thanks for coming.
Yeehaw.
We're glad to have you. We try and do this once a week. Last week we were in Japan. Didn't quite manage it. That was a whirlwind, guys. Out of all the patron builds we've done, that was one.
That was one of them.
That was one of them.
It was the farthest we've ever traveled.
Uh-huh.
And I would say the least amount of woodworking that we did.
Yeah. Things, Paul broke his arm. So that kind of...
Things happen.
They say, I think what happened was his girlfriend, Hiromi, before we showed up, she was trying to wish him good luck. She's like, break a leg. And he misunderstood.
Yeah.
Broken arm.
It was like the language barrier, probably.
Probably the language barrier.
Yeah.
So he broke his arm. But really, it's just the same. You're not actually supposed to do it. So he had to have surgery in the middle of the patron build.
That's the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, I was happy with the carts we built. I thought they were cool.
I thought they were cool too.
Thought they were
very
functional.
Very functional.
Anybody out there could do the same project.
Yep.
So that was cool.
So it was when we were in Germany, Chris was like, all right, the second day we have to go get fitted for Lederhosen because we're going to Oktoberfest. This was kind of like Paul's way of saying, okay, the second day here, I got to go get surgery. Wasn't quite as fun as Oktoberfest.
He got fitted for a cast, not Lederhosen. That's all right. Paul was awesome.
Paul was great.
Great host, great tour guide.
He was a fantastic tour guide.
Very hospitable. Food was delicious. Made sure we were well taken care of. His shop is really cool too. I really like the idea of an open air shop. That wouldn't work in Oregon.
No.
But it was pretty cool in Japan.
I mean, things are a little rusty there too.
Yeah.
It's pretty humid.
But
and
he
rainy.
leaned into it, It's stuff's rusty, whatever. We're just gonna use it anyways.
Yeah. Totally,
I liked it.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about Paul was his driving because he let us see the whole island. Not on purpose, but
he liked to talk, and
he would get
he put more attention on the talking, which is appreciated.
I loved,
and less attention on following the MapQuest or not MapQuest. What year is it?
They don't use MapQuest in Japan. Google Maps.
So we missed a lot of turns, but that was okay.
It was fun.
We got to take the scenic route.
Yeah.
We got to see everything.
Yep, totally.
It was fun.
Yep. Yeah.
So anyways, hope you guys are doing good. We're back at it this week. We're back to working on the shop, which is going to be nice. This week, we're going to try and get our dust collection set up, which is on the other side of that wall right now in pallets. So we got to take it apart. We got to hook up the whole dust collector. We got to plumb it through the wall. And then we got to hook up all the ducting to all these tools so that the tools are functional.
Who's plummeting through the wall?
We're all both going to plummet through the wall. And then once the tools are all hooked up, I would love to then stop and spend time.
Come on in.
My wife's at the door. Okay, I'll put some mole traps out. We got mole issues. Got to get those moles removed.
Dude, I like to get this mole removed.
Once we get the dust collection hooked up, I would love to then build workbenches, new miter station, but we can't. We have to switch gears and start working on this project we took on for the Seattle Seahawks. work on that for a couple weeks, then take a break, go to the Patreon summit, then come back, and then I would love to start working on miter stations and work tables.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
But I can't.
No.
Because we took on this other project at our local church. So then we got to dive into that. We got to build them some benches and some tables.
But
then after that,
yeah,
I would love to work on miter saw stations, works tables, cabinets.
That'd be awesome.
But I can't.
No.
Got to go to Ireland. I have to. Because we told you I'm writing this book. So I got to go actually get some writing done. So I'm going to go to Ireland for a week, write. Then my family's coming over for a week to hang out. Then when I get back, then we're going to jump into, then we got to go install the Seahawks project.
Yeah.
In
So
Seattle.
now we're like, what, end of June?
That's end of June.
Okay.
Go up and install the Seahawks project. Then when we get back, July.
Yeah.
Right? We don't have anything planned?
I mean, it's 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, but then we can start working on the shop,
Well,
right?
but then we have the Black Butte Boogie.
Oh, yeah. Then we got to go Black Butte and
play
play golf.
Golf.
No, but we're going to start at July.
July's
when we're really going to hunker down and get some stuff done in here.
So maybe by
November.
Yeah, November.
It'll start looking more like a shop. But
It
it's going to work out good,
So
right?
you're going to do this miner station first, do you think?
No.
Or you can do that one?
I want to cover up these. I want to maybe do that back wall first.
Oh,
where the
okay.
secret door is going to
Yeah.
be.
All right.
And then, because, that
That
works. It works fine for
It's
miter
worked for
saw,
2 years in the other one.
I would like to do that. I would like to do the wood storage.
Yeah, that would actually be nice.
Then miter saw stations. Eventually, I want to rebuild this outfeed table. We got a lot to do. But it's going to work out good because by the time we get to those projects, it's going to be going into fall. The weather's going to be getting nasty.
Yeah.
We'll be like secluded in the shop, doing shop projects.
There are some things, unfortunately, that get pushed back, like the outdoor pergola.
You're right. I do have to learn how to say no. I have a really hard time saying no.
But every year, when the new year comes around, you're like, I'm going to do less of this XYZ.
And it always ends up being more.
And I don't know. Oh, well. Hey.
Welcome to my life.
Yep. You can't say no. All right. This is from Ken. When you built the Craig tables in Japan, did you consider shelves/drawers under the bottom shelf to maximize the space? No, we didn't think about that.
Shelves.
Like underneath, because they were off the ground.
Off the ground.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, and I mentioned it slightly in the video. The plywood we put on the bottom of those was coated on the bottom with like plastic. I'd never seen plywood like that before. They had one side completely coated in plastic. Not like melamine, like
shiny,
painted on like plastic material. And I asked Paul, I said, why do you want to use that? And he said, well, sometimes we get tsunamis and it floods and there's standing water in the shop. So it'd probably be a good idea to have that on the bottom. He said it very like nonchalant too. Like, every once in a while, the shop, there's like 6-7 inches of water in there. So it's probably a good idea we didn't put storage on the very bottom.
Yeah. And occasionally they get earthquakes out there.
There was an earthquake this morning, right after we left, 7.7.
Now, are you disappointed or are you?
I'm kind of disappointed. I think it would have been fun to be there.
I think I'm glad that I wasn't there.
How cool would it have been if we're like right in the middle of the project and then?
All right. You're always thinking of a video perspective.
Like, oh no, the building starts shaking.
I'm thinking of it as like, is my life in danger?
And then like, just picture this, okay? Just imagine in your mind's eye, okay? The ground starts shaking. The sirens go off. We have to evacuate to higher ground. We're up on a hill. Darkness falls. We're all huddled together under blankets. It's pouring down rain. Finally, day breaks. We climb back down the mountain. Destruction everywhere. Buildings are collapsed. Cars are overturned. Things are on fire. We walk in, and the only thing left standing in Paul's shop are our 2 Craig carts because we built them so well. And then the thumbnail, these survived an earthquake.
And tsunami, World War No, World
Yeah,
War.
I mean, I think
Just-
that'd been a cool video.
It would have been cool.
I mean, it would have been really sad for
Good
the destruction
thumbnail.
of everybody's
Yeah.
homes and properties.
And we
That
wouldn't have
would've
been able to get
heartbreaking.
home because the airport's
Well,
right on the
sure,
water.
there's that. We would have been still stuck in Japan. But other than that, it would have been a cool video,
Yeah,
right?
totally. Whatever makes a good video, man.
Just saying.
But then, how you would have the next 4 months of videos probably would have been from Japan.
It's true. We would have learned all the Japanese joinery.
Okay, so one of the coolest things I saw, I don't know what the coolest thing you saw was, but there's this castle that we went to at the last day we were with Paul, and it burned down in 2019.
For like the third
and
time.
a castle there is not like what you think of like a castle in like England, France, Germany, wherever. It's not made out of stone. It's like intricate wooden
Partly made
shapes,
out of stone.
partly made out of stone. But like a lot of it is wood, hence the fact that it burned down. What they're doing though, instead of just taking the cheap American shortcut way, where like we're going to make this thing as cheap as possible, they're like, no, we're going to recreate it how it was or as best as we know how. So there's these guys like working on this thing, a whole team of them doing like hand cut,
all these joinery methods,
mortise and tenon,
It's
like
beautiful.
giant beams that
hand
they're just
carved, like
carving out
dragon details, and
and
all
they're
this
like
stuff.
hammering it with this big mallet to get it in. And I was like,
It's
that's
pretty
something
cool.
you would never
They're
see.
doing like the traditional. I don't know if it's like terracotta, the like roof that they
Mhm.
do.
Yep.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Wasn't open yet. So it does take a while. 2019 to 7
They've
years.
been working on it for 7 years. And they're
It's
not
almost
yet.
done. Just in time for someone to. It's not wood.
The Japanese people
Yeah.
are probably the most respectful, friendliest
Kind.
people.
So kind.
Yeah. Even when they're mad at you, they're very kind about it. There's one incident. It was late. It was probably 11 o'clock at night. Me and Craig were in the hankering for some ramen
Go figure.
because, it'd been a couple hours since we had some. We found this ramen shop off some side alley. We went in there. We ordered our ramen. We sat down. And then you pesky patrons, once we meet you in person, you never leave us alone. So who do I get a FaceTime call from? Sam Smith, patron number 1, just calling to see how Japan was. So I answer the phone, talking with Sam on the phone, eating my ramen. This old man, who wasn't even working at the ramen shop, he was just in there eating. He came over to me and he said, "In Japan, we talk outside." And then I felt really bad because I was being rude talking on the phone in the ramen shop. So got off the phone with Sam, quickly looked up how to apologize in Japanese.
Yeah. How do you say sorry?
Told him sorry, and then we left.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, I'm just over there loving my ramen. You didn't even like finish yours.
I ate all the noodles and the egg
Oh,
and
did
the
you?
meat. I
Oh,
just
okay.
didn't drink all the broth.
Oh,
Sometimes it's hard to drink all the broth.
after you've eaten all the noodles?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It is a lot. Favorite place you ate in Japan?
7-Eleven?
More than Family Mart, huh?
There's 7-Elevens everywhere. Ooh, that's so hard. Every time we had ramen, I was like, this is the best one.
What about the yakitori place?
That was cool, where you grill your own meat.
That was some
We
good
had
meat.
tongue.
Yeah, I didn't like the tongue.
I liked
I liked
tongue.
everything else except for the tongue. Tongue was too chewy.
It tasted good, though.
It tasted fine. It was it was just
Craig
if
was
I
not a
wanted
fan of
jerky.
the chicken gizzards.
No, didn't like the chicken gizzards either. I ate them.
I liked them.
I have this rule, like I will try anything once. I'd never had chicken gizzards in my life.
See, we used to eat chicken gizzards as kids all
So
the
did
time.
my
You'd
grandma.
go into the local corner store where they have the corn dogs and the burritos, and they'd have fried up chicken gizzards, like popcorn chicken.
Well, if it was deep fried, maybe. This
Like-
was just grilled.
I think they're good.
Okay. Yeah. But anyway, it was super fun.
It was a great trip.
It was a great trip. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. And you too could outfit some Craig carts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll open up the contest here before you know it. And we'll do another one of these before the end of the year.
Yeah, we got to kind of look at our schedule and figure out where we're going to fit this next one in.
It's probably going to have to be like November or
Like
something.
later, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we probably won't open the contest till like July.
Here's what I love
August.
about these patron builds, okay? You go and you get to meet you guys in person, and then we become like good friends because now me and Sam are good friends, and we're calling. Barbara commented on the video, and
Did she?
text Sean, and I can't list them all Chris was texting us when we were in Japan.
Yep.
He didn't even know we were in Japan. He just started texting us. Anyways, we get to meet all you guys, and which is so fun. Bert in Montana, when I was out there, he's like, you should come back and hunt sometime. And I was like, I would love to do that. So I applied for Montana elk tags, and I got it. So now we got to figure out when I'm going to have time to go out to Montana this year, too, and go hunting. And go hang out with Bert again.
Wait, you didn't hunt last year, did you?
No, I didn't go hunting.
So you're on
year.
a drought.
I know. Got to get back out
You
there.
got to get an elk. Is this bow or is this?
I don't think I can do. See, the nice thing about Montana is if you get an elk tag, you can go bow hunting. And if you don't get anything during bow season, it automatically rolls over to rifle season. So you can do either one.
That's how it should be out here.
But bow season's like end of August, beginning of September. I just don't think
you got to get your book done, man.
But rifle season in like November, December, could probably do that.
Yeah.
But we also got to do another patron build and the Seahawks and the shop and write a book.
You got to go to Ireland.
Yeah.
I got to go to Disneyland.
There's a lot going on. Anybody have any questions?
Yeah. There's a lot going on. If you are attending the summit, you should have gotten an email yesterday.
Oh, that's coming up. That's in like less than
a
month.
Yep, less than a month. So yesterday we sent out the schedule and some details. So check your inbox if you have not yet. But we are super stoked to have you all there. What's that question say?
Oh, it says, do you have a paint recommendation for painting a hinge? I purchased silver ones at Lowe's, but need them gray. Yeah, I would either do like a rattle can is probably your best bet, or you could look into getting them powder coated. Powder coating is actually really inexpensive. Most towns have like a local powder coater. They can do like hinges, like movable parts. You might look into that because then it's going to be like solid.
And it won't get gummed up and sticky.
Yeah. But if you can't find a place to do that, I would lightly sand it with like 120 and rattle can it with like a Rust-Oleum 4 metal.
The local place quoted $15 each, which I feel like that's not terrible.
The powder coater?
Yeah,
that's not bad at all.
But I don't know how much. If the hinges were cheap, do an experiment, rattle can them and see if you like them.
Yeah, because if you rattle can them, and if you hate it, you could still get them powder coated.
That's true, huh? Fantine Woodworking. Should we just all take a moment to say welcome back, my friend?
Mini golf. Oh, they know about the mini golf?
Yeah.
Now? Let the cat out of the bag. It's like adult mini golf, though. Not like naughty mini golf.
What kind of mini?
But it's like an adults only kind of place. It's not like a kids.
Well, I think families can come. It's like a family place, but it's not
towards children.
Yeah, it's not like
bar there.
windmills
and I think they're like legit like putting.
Yeah, I mean it's turf, but it's like it looks like a cool fancy green and stuff. Fun. So yeah, but there's no
if you don't want to do the putting, you don't have to. You can just hang out.
Totally. It's not like you have to putt through these 3 little logs and then it like spits it out somewhere else.
And we're gonna have dinner there.
Yep. And their food looked delicious. And it's gonna be a good time. And after dinner, you guys can hang out and putt till the place closes. If
we
you want.
can putt as many times as we want.
Yep. Or we can just go back to the hotel, hang out. So it's gonna be a good old time. Yep. I just saw Fantine put out a nice piece of furniture.
Yeah, that was a
cool
other day. Hunch there, Fantine. That was fantastic.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Fantine stick.
Yeah.
Fantine stick.
Are you putting a video out on that, Fantine? Probably. You should.
Probably. Yep. Oh, I thought there was another question.
I am curious about this dust collector that we have to put up because here's the thing. It's supposed to rain today and tomorrow. And technically, we're supposed to build an enclosure around this dust collector. But we don't have time to do the enclosure right now. So we got to put the dust collector up, and then we got to come up with some temporary solution to kind of keep the water off of it.
A big umbrella.
Might be. Or just a giant tarp.
Just darn. I bet if we anchored a tarp to the
top
to
of the
the
roof.
top of the roof and then let it do its thing. Yeah. Might have to buy a new tarp. That big tarp that we have is kind of
might be too big too.
And it's starting to get a little
old. Yeah.
Why do tarps do that?
Because they're cheap.
But they're not though.
Well, I mean,
that one was like real expensive. Well, it's because it was big. Yeah. Yo, when are you coming to Seattle? June something.
June
something.
June something.
Know. Yeah.
Sometime end of June.
Do a quick roof with plastic sides, kind of like a greenhouse.
Oh, that actually might be a good idea. Just get some of that corrugated plastic stuff.
Yeah, that stuff's cheap.
Yeah, it's super cheap.
Very waterproof.
Hey, that was a great idea. Yeah. Maybe we'll just do something with that temporarily. I like it.
Cool. Keep those ideas coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. The haircut is looking good.
Oh, thanks.
Hey. No, it says Craig, I think.
Oh, Craig.
Yeah. I got a little buzz pre-Japan.
Me too.
Yeah.
And while I was in Japan and yesterday.
Do you every day?
No. I did like once a week, maybe twice a week, but usually only once a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have one of those fancy ones that just like kind of fits in your palm?
No, because those ones take it like completely down to the skin, and I'm not quite ready for that yet.
Okay.
I like, just
You like a little fuzz?
It looks like it's down to the skin on camera, but I like a little fuzz.
I could see a little peach fuzz on it.
Yeah. I like a little bit of texture.
Yep.
Wow, this live stream's gone down. We're talking about my head.
Well, I mean, okay, so
just a second. Do tool of the week.
There you go. Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
I bought myself something in Japan. We were going through this hardware store, and there was this little glass case, and the only thing in the glass case was this box. I don't even know what these are actually for, but they're cool. I thought it was a good souvenir. Look at this set of Japanese carving chisels. Isn't that cool? I mean, they're obviously for carving. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're like wrapped in bamboo.
Are they pretty sharp?
Super sharp. But they're just so cool. There's all these different sizes and shapes.
I bet you would find a use for these.
Oh, yeah.
Seems like something Paul Jasper would like.
But they're really, really sharp.
What kind of metal do you think this is?
The metal-y kind.
The metal,
it's all
the tool
curved.
metal.
You could definitely carve spoons with them.
You have a piece of wood?
These were 300,000. Is that right?
I don't remember.
I want to say there were 300,000 yen. I don't remember.
How much were they in dollars?
I don't know.
Because I got a calculator. I feel like they were like $300, right?
Hey Siri, how much is 300,000 yen? Nope, they definitely weren't 300,000 yen. Maybe 30,000 yen. Hey Siri, how much is 30,000 yen?
I bet they were.
Yeah, I bet it was 30,000 yen. Yeah.
Anyway, cool souvenir. My favorite part was trying to watch the people package them back up.
Yeah, that took them a long time to figure out how to, because there was like these foam pieces and they were trying to figure out where the foam went, and there was 2 people working on it.
Probably took them about good 8 minutes to get the foam pieces in.
The foam pieces in the boxes.
Ooh, Julie Trombley. What'd she say? This is a nice break today. Building cabinets today, and I swear I feel like I've spent more time picking plywood slivers out of my hand than I have actually getting work done.
Oh,
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, slivers.
Dude, plywood slivers too.
Does it? I haven't done enough woodworking when I'm like, man, I would love some good slivers.
Good slivers.
Now. Yeah. It used to be my like nightly thing, as I'd sit on the couch and watch TV, and I'd pick slivers out of my hands.
Dude, pretty soon, man.
Oh, can't
Very
wait.
soon. Yep. Okay, so
Ooh, I love a good queso. It reminds me of Barbara's place.
Yeah. Okay, favorite food you've eaten on a Patreon build? Because this is a tough one.
Ever? I think this is going to be funny. The best food that, in my opinion, we ever had on a Patreon build was in England.
Was it KFC?
No.
Okay, because we had KFC in England.
It was that English roast dinner.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
I think that was the best food.
I think about that one
which
pretty
is
often.
funny because you don't think of England as like amazing food, but that roast dinner, that's just my favorite type of food.
Yeah.
Is like meat and potatoes.
So comfort food.
And there was like delicious meat, delicious potatoes, like delicious sides.
Everything was
so good.
So
it was
good.
like a really fancy roast dinner place. It was
That's a place where you like
amount of food.
Tipped a lot. Like an inappropriate.
It wasn't a lot
tip.
by American standards, but Sam thought it was a lot because they just don't tip a lot over there.
Yeah. Don't tip at all in Japan.
No, I know.
Which makes Japan affordable. More affordable because you go out to eat. First of all, it's affordable.
It already is affordable.
It's affordable. And then you don't have to slap out an extra $20 at the end of your meal.
Sometimes I secretly tipped. I'd leave a little money on the table under a plate.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But Paul was like, sometimes they get offended if you tip. So I tried to do it in a way of like, this isn't a tip. I just accidentally left some money.
Yeah.
Oopsies. Because I felt bad. They did a good job.
Yeah.
I didn't wind up with a lot of change, though. What is it with other countries and so much change?
I like change, to be honest.
But it kept like, I brought home my backpack and it weighed like 10 pounds more. And I started emptying out all the change because like.
So much so that your son put envelopes for my kids and dropped.
No, because I gave it all to him. Because what am I going to do with it when I get home?
He dropped a bunch of Japanese yen off on our doorstep.
Of change, and then he took some over to your house.
That's very nice. You're teaching him to be generous.
Yeah.
It was 20 yen per child, so that's like.
Oh, he divvied it out per kid.
18. There's like what's that like 18, 15 cents or something like that.
I have no
That's
clue.
pretty good. But my kids were stoked, so yeah, it was very nice.
Good.
I'd love to hear what you guys are working on. What you got going on in your shops?
What are you guys doing today? The CA glue just fell over like a ghost.
You know what would be a great invention? Is a
cap that
actually works and seals and doesn't dry out your CA glue.
Well, I also never put the cap on all the way and then it dries out. That's partly my fault.
But I mean, I feel like I'm pretty responsible in how I cap glue.
It still dries out.
And it still dries out. Because even just a little bit, every time you use it, a little bit builds up.
The best
a little bit builds up.
Are the ones that have like on the inside, it's like a point thing. That then when you screw it down, it goes into the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you unscrew it, like declogs it at the same time. Those are the best caps.
Life of Hobbies Bob is replacing the wood storage cart with wall storage.
Ooh, cool.
That's cool. Nice. We're going to do some wall storage.
Fantine is working on a big oval dining table starting this week with a pedestal base.
One leg.
Oh, are you going to use an elliptical jig to do it, or are you going to do it with a shaper?
For a pub-inspired banquet. Nice.
Gardening, burning fallen branches on my property, guitar neck.
I like that. That's a good mix of
That's a good
things.
Eclectic mix.
Fog moose clip gardening.
I'm going to make a jig. Yeah, elliptical jigs are so fun. They're a little frustrating when you're trying to hit a certain width and a certain length. Just be prepared for that because your mind says yes. The math doesn't always work out to be exactly how you want it to be. But I'm sure you'll figure it out.
An oval table, that would be fun.
Make it relatable.
How many oval tables have you made?
Maybe like 3.
Do you still have the elliptical jig? Or did you throw it away?
I
feel like a lot of things are going to need to be replaced here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Delaware Valley Workshop, Mr. Joe, hanging an 80-inch flat TV enclosure with storage for all the components and Blu-rays. I think you meant to say Blu-rays. Made from cherry and walnut.
Do people still use Blu-rays?
You know,
When was the last time you inserted a DVD into a player?
you know what? A DVD, long time ago. A Blu-ray, not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even have a DVD Blu-ray player. That's not true. I bought one.
Yeah, you did buy
I've
one.
never hooked it up. But I wanted Craig to watch this DVD. We still need to watch that.
We should watch it.
It's this guy.
What are you doing today?
Greg Penicky. Maybe you guys have seen it. It's this dude that he moved up to the wilderness in Alaska, and he builds this entire cabin by hand. It's great. If you can find the DVD, it was a PBS special. It's called To Build a Cabin. Greg Penicky. Anyways, I bought the DVD because I wanted Craig to watch it because you can't download it anywhere online.
Yeah, it's not streaming.
But then I didn't have a DVD player, so I bought a DVD player, but we haven't hooked it up.
This
and
is
watched
going
it
on
yet.
2 years.
Yeah, no, I bought it like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
One of these days we're
We'll get there.
gonna watch it.
Maybe we'll christen the shop
Yeah.
by hanging up our TV.
But this guy is amazing. He's out there completely alone. He films the entire thing by himself, and the stuff he builds is really, really cool. Like he wants to build like a door for his cabin. So he builds the door, but then he's got to build hinges. So he builds all the hinges out of wood, like working hinges with like pins. He's like, oh, I want to make some pancakes. Oh, darn, I don't have a spoon. So he makes a spoon, makes a bowl,
That's pretty
makes
nice.
his pancakes. I mean, he's got to make everything. What a dream life.
Dude, that is pretty cool. If you didn't have kids or a wife, I feel like you would be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably would be too. There was a point when I was in college where a buddy of mine and we almost moved to Alaska to live in a cabin this close. And then I was like, my mom would miss me.
Wow.
So I didn't go. I'm a family guy. Yeah. Was it in Alaska? That's where that guy lived?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in Alaska.
Jabin, walnut dining table and jewelry cabinets. That's what they're building. Any suggestions on sanding inside corners?
When you're sanding inside corners, it's best to take your time and sand with the grain. I'll just be careful. What I like to do is get a card scraper, a little piece of metal, and I like to wrap it in the sandpaper because then you can get like a really nice, strong, straight edge, and you can get in the corner and sand out away like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I also like to try and sand as much as I can before I assemble a piece, if that's possible. I don't know if you've already assembled it. But that makes life way easier than trying to sand it after the fact. So if you can sand it somewhat before, then assemble it, then you're just like touching up the sanding. Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, and the key I feel like is just to not get a ton of glue squeeze out right in those corners, because then that makes it really hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you're gluing up, you can tape off all your seams before you glue up. That can help.
Especially if you pre-sand. Yep. Fog Moose Club says kids love physical media again. His daughter is crazy for CDs.
Yeah, they're
Just
making a
assumed
comeback.
it's a man. I don't know. It could be a
Cassette
their daughter.
tapes are making a comeback.
Cassette tapes are.
Yeah.
Vinyl's already been around for quite a while.
Yeah, I feel like people have skipped over vinyls, and cassette tapes are the new like
But
vintage
CDs,
thing.
no, I think CDs are coming back. I just saw a kid the other day with a Discman.
Really?
Yep. Headphones in, listening to
Good.
one
Gives
CD.
me hope for the future.
Yep. Tim says he started putting tape on his seams first so the glue can't get on the wood. Works really well.
Yeah. It's a good trick.
Fan team wants to know what we're doing this week.
Dust collection. We
Yep.
already talked about it. Where were you at the beginning of the show?
He was gone. It's
Oh.
okay. Fantine, you're all right.
No, you're not all right.
You're fine.
Show up on time, Fantine.
No, you're okay.
Dust collection.
Actually, it's going to be really cool because the good folks at Oneida helped us figure out, yes, Oneida, the layout for everything. And we're only having two drops.
Only 2 drops in the whole shop.
One
One to the table
here.
saw and one to the joiner and planer.
I'm back there.
Well, there's more drops.
The
but
rest
only
is
2 drops in the middle of the
around
room.
the outside.
Everything else comes down the exterior walls.
Yeah. It's going to be really clean in
And
here.
we're gonna have how many sweeps?
3.
3 floor sweeps?
One there, one there, one there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So that'd be fun.
Yep.
Sweep the leg.
Stationed.
But it is nice that hopefully by the end of the week, all the tools in here will be up and running. which means the shop, for all practical purposes, is functional at that point.
Yep.
Which is great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Can you see it? Can you see how excited
how many
we are?
blast gates? Oh gosh, I don't know.
A lot.
A gazillion. That will be, but I think this machine's powerful enough to where you can have a few blast gates open and it'll still do the trick.
Like 3 or 4 machines open at once, and it's still supposedly is going to work fine. Which I won't do. I always keep just one blast gate open.
Gregory Thomas says, just getting on now. Hey boys, just wanted to say I'm excited to see everyone at the summit.
Yeah. Woo!
That's Jason's happy face.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
There's going to be so many cool people there. Mike, I don't know if you guys know Mike. He's the owner, founder, head honcho at Total Boat.
Yeah,
also,
he's coming out.
An incredibly nice guy. Super fun hang.
Oh my gosh. So genuine.
We just found out he's going to come out.
Yep.
So that's cool.
Yep.
So you guys can all meet him. Michael Alm is speaking. That'll be great.
That'll be great.
Keith Johnson's coming.
That'll be great.
Paul Jasper, who spoke last year, he's coming back. He liked it so much.
Yeah,
he's bringing his wife.
He wanted to come back.
His wife's way cooler than he is.
She makes delicious French toast.
Our friend Brad McLean, professional skateboarder, he's coming.
We should have Paul's wife. Let's just skip the catering.
Just have her cook.
She could just make French toast for everybody. Yeah,
it was actually Paul that made the French toast, not his wife. But
well, let's have Paul make French toast.
Yeah.
Brad's coming. So we're going to make a little video
of Brad skateboarding. Through the thing.
No, so if you see Brad with the camera around.
Brad's a professional skateboarder, also a great videographer. So he's going to come out and film a little sizzle reel of the whole thing, which would be cool.
Yeah. So if by chance you are like, I cannot be filmed for legal reasons, you need to let me know. So we make sure you're not in there.
Maybe you're in the witness protection program.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't want to blow your cover.
Fantine, maybe your name's not Fantine.
And have the mafia show up at your door to repay old debts. Okay. We don't want to be responsible for that.
Yeah.
So you let us know if Brad's got the camera and you're like, no, I'm hiding.
Did Mary tell her friend that she has to change her wedding? So
no, Mary's going to the wedding, so she's not coming to the Patreon summit. Lame. I thought about trying to do some covert mischief and break up that wedding so it doesn't happen. So then Mary could come. But then it was going to be a lot more work.
How would you do that? If you were to do that, how would you do it?
Oh, it would be easy. AI generated images texted to the right person. I could at least get it postponed. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you feel about that morally, but Tim wants to know if you've ever seen the automatic gates that open and close when you turn on and off the tool.
Oh, heck yeah, I have.
Are those cool?
Here's the thing.
Are those cool or not?
I'm old school. And my thought is the more technology you put into a shop, the more points you have for things to go wrong and things you're going to have to maintain and repair. I know some people who have those gates and they think they're the coolest thing ever. I also know some people who have those gates and they spend a lot of time fiddling with them because stuff gets caught in them. They're not working right. The alarms are going off. I just don't think it's that hard to go and open a gate. I just don't think it's that difficult. Okay. And I've been doing it so long that it's just like second nature to do that when you're working. Mm-hmm. So I don't see the need for it. It is cool. But I decided not to do that.
Oh, you are so old.
Yeah.
Wow.
Old
when technology makes things more of a hassle, that's when it's probably not great.
I mean, if you got it set up and it always worked perfectly, I can see that'd be great. You don't even have to think about it. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Yeah. Does your vacuum turn on and off with the tool?
The dust collector?
The dust collector.
No. Again, I'll just turn it on. I got a remote. Now, that's a really easy fix. You can add these little things that you plug your tool in, and then you plug that whole thing in, and then you put a sensor on the dust. It's a really easy update if you wanted to do that.
Yeah.
But it's just when I go to use a tool, blast gate, turn the dust collector on. It's just always what I do.
Fantine wants to know what's in the Powermatic box back there.
That is a wood lathe. It's gonna go kind of right over there. It's a really big one. It's like 7 feet long. It's the biggest one Powermatic makes. I don't need that big of a lathe, but I don't know. Maybe I will someday.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll need a lathe something really big.
Okay, what would be a fun thing for you to lathe? The first thing you would put on there?
I would love to find a patron out there who, for whatever reason, has lost a leg and would like to commission a pirate style turned wooden leg that we could make for them.
Dude, that'd be sweet.
I feel like that'd be a cool build, you know?
Yeah. If I was to make a fake leg, I would want it to like have a lot of calf muscle.
Oh, like make it look like an actual leg.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun?
When I was in maybe my freshman year in high school, I was in this drama class and we put on a production of Treasure Island, and I was Long John Silver, and I thought it would be cool for my character, because I didn't really care about the play, cared about making stuff, to have one leg. So I made this fake wooden leg, and it had this whole like plastic upper piece. And what I would do is I'd tie my leg up behind my back with this big belt, and then I could slide the wooden leg onto my leg. And it looked pretty convincing. I had this big overcoat, so it kind of hid my leg in the back. It was so excruciatingly painful to be in that position.
Oh, I bet.
But I managed it.
Dude, the things also, how old are you?
How old am I now?
No, were you when you did that?
Oh, 15?
Could you imagine doing that now?
No.
Dude, I can't like hardly bend my knees at all.
Well, this is why I'm so like broken at this point in life, because of all the dumb things I did. Because like I would have my leg tied up tight behind my back, and then my knee, like walking on my knee for like 2 hours. And all the blood would be gone. My foot would be completely asleep.
Just white and numb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the leg looked pretty convincing. I cut a piece of a cherry tree in our front yard and I carved it. It looked pretty cool.
You cut down your mom's cherry tree?
No, I cut a piece off of the cherry tree.
Well, it doesn't have to be like this big.
Well, it was a big piece.
I didn't think cherry trees got that big.
It's fine.
Yeah. We should ask your mom about that.
Still lived.
Going back to the pre-finish / sanding, how do you guys ensure the joint still fits after sanding?
Don't sand the joint. So what I would do is I would do a dry fit, okay? Assemble your piece, where all your joinery is. I would mark with like a mechanical pencil where all your joints are. And then I would sand right up to that line, but try and avoid sanding. Don't ever sand your mortise area or your tenons. Because, yeah, if you get a perfect fit with that dry fit and you sand those, it's going to get loosey-goosey. So don't sand any of that. Just sand up to it, and then, you know.
Mm-hmm. I had an issue with this on my walnut tambour hutch.
Mm-hmm.
So inside the tambour, the little shelf, that little round shelf that I made, I half-lapped the joint, the vertical support and the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Half-lapped it. And I didn't think about this, but when I sanded down the vertical support and the horizontal,
You half-lapped it or you put it in a dado?
Well, I might be using the wrong term.
Okay.
Is a half lap like this?
Half lap is where you like cut half of this material out and half of this material out, and then it comes
Okay,
together.
so I dadoed it, I
Okay.
guess. So it would be the support had a notch out of it. This shelf had a notch out of it. So they fit.
No, your actual shelves?
My shelf.
Like they went together like this?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that would be a half lap.
So it was like a dado half lap.
Yeah, that is a half lap.
I sanded both pieces. They were super tight to begin with. I sanded both pieces, and after I sanded it, they were loosey-goosey.
Yeah, so what you should have done is put them together, mark out exactly where those pieces interconnect, and then don't sand across that line.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I just went, and then afterwards I was like, that was stupid.
Yeah.
But fortunately, when everything was all sandwiched in, I just scooped it up with some, I think like sawdust and glue and put it in there, and it was fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I was kind of bummed about that. So
there is a trick for like in that case where if you sanded it and they were like really loose, and you wanted to get a little more friction back in there and tighten it up, here's what you can do. You mark out like so that's 3/4 inch plywood, let's say, that's like half lapping over. You mark out on both sides, and then you take off your half lap. Now you see this like 3/4 inch strip there, okay? So what you could do is you could drill some like 1/4 inch holes down the middle of that strip. And then you could hammer in some dowels, glue them in place, and then you flush cut them, but not perfectly flushed. So they're just a little bit proud. And then you can sand those dowels back so that they're just proud of the piece, and you can get that friction back when you put it on there.
Dude, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Wow. Save that one for tips and tricks video.
Tips and tricks.
That's a really good idea.
Works pretty good.
Would have never thought of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even Fantine said that's a good idea.
Mm.
All right, last call for questions. Everybody.
So finish your whiskey or beer.
Ba-do-do-do-do. Yes, Ethan, you're welcome.
We'll give you a little update later in the day.
Oh, try any Japanese whiskey?
Yeah.
Just one, actually.
Two. I secretly had a glass of whiskey in that lounge in Okinawa after we had the matcha. But I didn't tell you about it.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
Well, because you didn't want to drink before we got on the plane because you were afraid you were going to get another. Craig got a really bad migraine on the
I
flight
got a
out.
6.5 hour migraine.
He thought it might have been the alcohol. So he decided not to drink before we got on the plane. And then I felt bad because I didn't want to have a drink and be like, I'm going to have a drink. You can't have one. So when you got up to go to the bathroom, I poured myself a whiskey and I
chugged it.
Drank it like an alcoholic would secretly.
Dude, I was only in there for like, I just went pee.
I know. It was really quick.
Wow. Just shot.
But yeah, I mean, I have had Japanese whiskey a lot before. Suntory and
I feel like Japanese whiskey is kind of like a good entry into Scotch.
It depends on the whiskey. Some
The one we
Japanese
had
whiskey tastes
in-
a lot like Scotch.
The one we
very
had in
smoky.
Tokyo was pretty
That
smoky.
was very Scotchy. But some of it's just like American bourbon.
Here's the thing I'm disappointed about. We only had sushi one time.
That is true.
Only once. And
That's
it
good.
was the equivalent of fast food sushi, I
It was.
guess. So
That was our own fault, though.
it was because
We leaned heavy
ramen,
into the
ramen was more important.
Well, the problem was we had ramen the first like 2 days, and then we made this like rule, like we have to eat ramen every single day.
and we make some really stupid, ambiguous, like
Rules.
no purpose or meaning behind these rules. And we're like, we have to do this just because we said we have to do this. And that was more important than trying all the delicious sushi.
You know what? One of the best ramen type dishes we had, honestly, was the airport in Okinawa.
That was really good. Udon noodles.
It was udon. It wasn't like traditional ramen, but it was really good.
I do like the bigger udon noodles.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Craig doesn't like the fact that you have to slurp. Like that's like you watch the old Japanese people in the ramen shop. That's how they're eating it.
Yep.
Craig doesn't like the slurping so much.
I can't do it.
Kind of, I don't know, triggers him.
I had to get up from a lounge in the airport because one guy, he wasn't slurping, but it was this old guy and his wife was there. He decided to stand up right behind my chair for some reason and just go.
You could put your AirPods in.
I didn't think of that.
Oh.
But this went on for like 6 minutes straight. And he's right here. Just
I thought something was like seriously
and
wrong.
like, and we
Craig,
were like,
stands up real quick and he's like, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here, man. I had my back.
What is happening right now? And then he told me, and I was like, "Are you?"
And I
kidding me?
literally,
This
I
is
walked
why
out of the
we're
lounge.
like leaving the lounge all like quickly and frantically because some guys making mouth noises. Get over it. All right. If you guys don't have any more questions,
we got one more question.
okay.
Maybe you answered it, but what's your favorite place you've traveled? Granted, it was for work, but does Japan meet the top of the list?
It's up there for sure. Japan was freaking awesome.
Japan was cool.
Still, out of all the places I've ever been in the world, Ireland is one of my favorite places. It's the only place I've like chosen to go back to multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
And it's beautiful. Everything about Ireland is great. The people are so nice. Japanese culture is awesome, but I think I align personally better with Irish culture.
I would second that.
You go into a Japanese okay. I made this comment so many times. All of Japan feels like you're traveling in a library. Everybody is so quiet, even in the middle of the city. It is so quiet all the time. Restaurants, everyone's talking in like very hushed tones, trying to be like respectful, which is great. It's just very quiet. Ireland is not like that at all. Everyone in pubs is like so happy and loud and like welcome and singing songs. I just find that I align better with Irish culture.
I would second that. I think you do. I personally feel like I align maybe a little more with Japanese culture. Yeah, depending on how many drinks I've had. But I felt like I kind of had to like.
I feel like Japan is more of an introverted culture.
Yeah, for sure.
To some extent.
Yeah.
Where Ireland is completely full of extroverts. Yeah. So there you go.
There you go. Look up misophonia. No, I don't need another phobia or any. I don't need any. Nope. I'm not gonna. I'll
He's
probably
got
do
enough
it
already.
I'll probably do it. Okay, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Hit us with an
outro music.
Yeah, hit us with some outro. Oh, arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Domo arigato gozaimasu.
Domo arigato gozaimasu.